Hey everyone, my name is Victoria. Welcome back to my channel. I miss you guys so much and I'm glad to have you here once again. So last time I say that one thing that I enjoy doing is acting, and if you had to see some of my videos that I posted already, it is me acting. Okay, some of the video is just me acting, but it's not an original concept of mine. So before we get into today's business, let me tell you a little thing. Okay, so when I was in secondary school, let me say the energy of acting started way back, and mostly when I was in secondary school. But for some reason, I never joined those things like drama clubs or anything like that. No, I just loved it from afar. Okay, I don't know why though. Maybe because some of the school didn't have those clubs. Maybe, I don't know. But in secondary school, I used to write scripts, and I wrote so many scripts, guys. Okay, so one script I loved had like 40 something pages. Okay, and it wasn't done, and it was like I was writing a number of scripts, but for some reason it got lost. All my previous scripts got lost. Okay, so after losing those scripts, guys, I took 10 steps back from writing scripts again, or from writing stories. Okay, that's why my previous so when it comes to content, most of the acting content it's no original mine. Okay, I'm just mimicking the words and showing emotions. But today I have written in here, there is a script that I've written, and I wanted to show you guys, to share with you guys before I start acting. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. I'm so excited. Okay, so this idea, I've had it for 1 week. Okay, the idea of this video, of this script. Okay, yeah, of this script. Excuse me. Yes, I've had it for 1 week, but then for some reason I wasn't writing it down. So yesterday I was like, if I don't write it down today, I might forget this. Okay, so I have had so many ideas, but I have always been tricking myself that, you know what, I think I'm going to remember. I have been praising my brain, but it turns out my brain has been failing on me. Okay, so this one I had to write. Okay, so it's gonna be a simple video, an exciting one. Okay, so are you ready for this? And if you know that you're excited, if you know that you're a fan of acting and you know how to act, you know what a good story is supposed to have and all that, feel free to comment, to make collections on my script here, right? And tell me that, okay, what if the story goes like this? Okay, yeah, I would really appreciate that a lot. Okay, yes, so let's get into business. Okay, so let me tell you the concept. Yes. Okay, so my story has 3 characters. Okay, so we have Victoria, Ellen, and then we have a head teacher. Okay, so this is what I was thinking, because it's me bringing all these characters, right? So I want the head teacher to be off screen. Okay, meaning that I'm only going to play as Victoria and as Ellen. Okay, so it's gotta be dramatic thing to do, because these two people have different characters, and somehow I need to portray them really well. And honestly, I would have done this without maybe practicing or anything, but I know it's gonna be terrible. Okay, and I want to work hard for this. I want to make sure that whatever thing that I'm going to give you guys has to be something, at least something good. Okay, something good. But let me tell you this story a little bit. Yeah, so Ellen is a brilliant dramatic queen and speaks like she lives inside a literature book. Okay, and Ellen has this debate champion energy. Okay, so we always get like A++. Although that kind of brilliance is what we're talking about here. Okay, and do you know that there's other people who are smart and maybe they tend to be withdrawn, that they tend to be quiet, they barely defend themselves. But Ellen is not like that. Ellen is gonna defend herself if something is off, stuff like that. She's very energetic. Okay, that's Ellen. And Ellen has a best friend, and it is Victoria. So sometimes they say a wise person works with a wise person, a dumb person works with a dumb person. But in this situation, Ellen being a bright student, her best friend is Victoria, who's so dumb. Like, you know, that one classmate who's so dumb, like, you know that, okay, you know what, I have failed, but not like her. It's Victoria in this concept. Okay, so Victoria, a carefree student, funny and serious about school, but a loyal friend. Okay, so Victoria is a loyal friend to Ellen, and yeah, that's that. And then you have the head teacher. Okay, the head teacher is calm and she's a experienced educator. So this is the story. Are you ready for it? Because I am so excited to tell you guys. Okay, this story I play, and I hope that, you know, I should be able to act these roles so well, because okay, so Victoria has just received the past papers, right? And now she's outside waiting for Ellen, because for some reason Ellen wasn't in class when they were distributing the papers. Okay, so we don't know where Ellen was. It might be that she was at maybe she was at the library being a bright student, or maybe she was using the restroom. We don't know. But Victoria is sitting there waiting for Ellen to pop up. Okay, because these guys are best friends, right? So that is basically what is happening. Okay, so Victoria has her paper, and she has gotten 30% in literature. And honestly, Victoria is so excited, somehow excited, right? She doesn't care, but she's excited that, okay, at least it's not zero, it's something. So she's like, I got 30. She's excited. Okay, so Ellen comes and Victoria gives her the paper. She's the highest. Okay, instead of Ellen being excited that she's the highest, she gets mad. Okay, she looks at the paper like, what? That kind of energy, like she's in disbelief. Okay, because to her it's not about being the highest or whatsoever. Okay, so the head teacher is like, Ellen, I will restore some marks for analytical thinking. Okay, so Ellen is like, justice breathes. But for some reason, this word is so hard to pronounce. God, why did I use it? Okay, so Ellen is like, justice breathes again. Okay, imagine. Okay, so I haven't finished the last scene. I haven't written it, but that's the concept, and I'm so excited. Okay, that I will be acting it out, trying to portray different characters. That'll be nice. I think I'm going to have struggles maybe in editing it, because it's me doing all the characters, you know, as Erin and as Victoria. So I feel like when it comes to editing, I'm gonna sweat. Okay, but I believe I'll give you something very exciting, something that you can enjoy. Yeah, that's all I had for you guys. Thank you for watching. Like I said, if you have any collections on my script or any collections on how I've been making my videos, let me know, guys. I really need that right now. I really need some help. I really need some direction, some answers, and that would be helpful. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys a lot. Welcome to the family. Yes.